Hello and welcome. It is Thursday, June the 13th. This is the Greenbrier Valley Church of the Nazarene with your daily devotion. We are continuing in the book of Psalms, but we will now be going to the 27th Psalm, and we will be reading verses 1 through 6. And here is the word of the Lord. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked advance against me to devour me, it is my enemies and my foes who will stumble and fall. Though an army besiege me, my heart will not fear. Though war break out against me, even then I will be confident. One thing I ask from the Lord, this only do I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to gaze on the beauty of the Lord and seek him in his temple. For in the day of trouble he will keep me safe in his dwelling. He will hide me in the shelter of his sacred tent and set me high upon a rock. Then my head will be exalted above the enemies who surround me. At his sacred tent I will sacrifice with shouts of joy. I will sing and make music to the Lord. And that is the word of the Lord. The article today by Barry Ross is Seek God's Presence. In our psalm for today, David highlights God's presence and protection. He speaks of God's house, temple, dwelling, and sacred tent, all symbolizing God's stronghold in which he finds that continual protection. He also speaks of the wicked, enemies, foes, and even an army, all wanting to eat up my flesh. With this turmoil and danger all around, David should be descending into spiritual and emotional darkness, needing sessions with his counselors. He doesn't need them, however, because he says, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear?" The Lord lights up all of David's journey. God's salvation envelops all of David's life. Even when he might be off fighting a war, David recalls the beauty, presence of the Lord, which so inspired him when he last visited God's sanctuary. This brings on joyous shouting, singing, and music making as though he were at the sacred tent itself. May you and I know what God's beautiful presence that so blessed us on Sunday worship does not remain only in the sanctuary. It continues to envelop us throughout every day's journey. Be thou my vision, translated by Mary E. Vine. Be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart, walking or sleeping, thy presence my light. And from the 27th Psalm, verse 5, we just read, he will hide me in the shelter of his sacred tent and set me high upon a rock. And this is your daily devotion for Thursday, June the 13th. Have a very blessed day.